All right. OneFootball drops a bomb.
Exactly.
That Atletico Madrid may possibly be looking for a replacement for Diego Simeone, someone who's been at his job since 2011.
How do you replace this, man?
Damn, get the Go Watch ready, bro. My guy's been there for a minute.
Yeah, you can go check out the article on OneFootball, but we have to talk about this because even just thinking about Atletico Madrid with a different manager, it's almost like it hurts your brain a little bit.
It's not just a different manager. This is going to be a complete rehaul to the way this club does it. Diego Simeone's essence is down to the youth levels.
Yeah,
he is what Atletico Madrid presents themselves as. And those days are gone.
Yeah,
we were talking about Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger. No one hires the omnipotent manager anymore that has control over everything from the font used in the menu of the hospitality section, which Arsene Wenger did, by the way.
Right.
That wasn't just pulling from nowhere, to how the youth players train. They don't hire that anymore. Now it's by committee, right? Look at Klopp leaves. He was probably the last one because they bring in Arne Slot, and Arne Slot is a head coach.
Exactly, yeah.
He is not a manager. The era of managers is long gone, seemingly. And Diego Simeone may be one of those final tiles to fall.
Yeah, and they mention it in the article as well, where they say, it says, quote, they say that he has gradually been losing power since new director of football, Carlos Bucero, arrived at the club 10 months ago. So new guy comes in, hey, you know.
Got a lot of ideas.
I got a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
Look, there's an app that's going to fix all of this, all right? So he comes in with all these new ideas. And then, yes, maybe old-timey managers, which Diego Simeone feels like he's still kind of that. Might be it's interesting because it's not simply just he's a bad manager, we got to get rid of him, because that isn't the case. Diego Simeone has gotten Atletico Madrid to the Champions League every single season that he has been in charge, which is a remarkable feat. You can't.
There's no way to not applaud that. That is a massive accomplishment.
This article coming up is not, and these discussions coming up are not because that he has been some sort of failure. He is the best manager outside of whoever is the Real Madrid and Barcelona manager for the last decade.
In fact, he's carried Atletico Madrid into that conversation.
100%. And they've won La Liga. They have
they've won Champions League, or they got to the final.
They got to the final. They lost to
La Liga twice.
They won La Liga twice. So this is
that was the year that they won La Liga and they lost to Real Madrid. They beat Real Madrid to win La Liga, and then they lost to Real Madrid to lose Champions League final.
What's happening right now is seemingly a change to a power structure. The article also mentions that that the owners of the team are looking to sell. Also, it seems more of a business decision because they want to treat Diego Simeone with some respect and let him go out on his own terms. He's also, if he's not the highest paid manager,
he is.
Yeah. My man is getting paid. He signed a new deal until 2027. And the article mentions that was in part spread out to his large salary. For the 23-24 season, he was due to earn 45 million euros
that's
gross.
A lot of money.
That's for a coach.
I need to figure out what that is per week.
Is remarkable. And says, and over the course of the 2024 to 2027, his total pay would be over 100 million euros.
Every week, this man makes 865,384 euros.
Y'all gonna have to drag me out of this
bro,
stadium.
I would not quit. I'd be like, you can take as much power as you want. I'm staying in this defined
Hey, I know what my contract says. You want me to flip the popcorn or whatever?
Yeah.
That's what I'll do if you need me to.
You want me to sweep? I'm sweeping I'm still getting 865 at the end of this week, right? Friday's still gonna be lit. All right.
So that seems to be the kind of what's going on. There's gonna be a lot of changes to this team, and I wonder.
But I think there's a lot of fear in I think a lot of football fans have fear when their team switches from we know this guy's gotten us so far. He makes all the right decisions to a committee.
Yeah.
And let us know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think of that. Because do you want your club to switch to a single manager? Or if you have a single manager, do you want them to switch to a head coach and a committee that makes decisions?
This is a thing that, Johan Cruyff talked about this in his book when he was the manager at Barcelona, that the thing that he hated the most about the job wasn't the players, wasn't about going to training, it was always working with these football directors that don't really know the game though as well as he does, and there's always a power imbalance or a power struggle, and this seems to be that they're trying to get Diego Simeone out of that before it sort of gets to that point, or maybe it's already kind of getting there. But I haven't.
You know what? I got to be honest with you. You might not need a manager that makes 45 million euros a year.
Yeah, that is now at some point it just gets to like
find a good enough manager that makes, I don't know, $5 million a year and save you 40 million that you could spend on players.
But I mean, look, to his credit, he has brought a lot of success.
He's brought a lot of success,
a lot of money to this.
But we're
team.
seeing some crop of new managers with some different ideas that don't necessarily garner that much money.
Exactly, and then there also is that Simeone is not. It's not always the most attractive version of football. It is obviously very.
Last year he scored a lot of goals, but in the past,
it's usually
very old school,
very defensive and stuff like that. And but more than anything, you can tell like the players love playing for him and really trust the direction that he's taking the club. So a lot to go read the article and go check it out at OneFootball. But yeah, this is a legendary manager that's going to be very very difficult to replace. So we'll see what happens with Atletico Madrid. Shout out to everybody watching on OneFootball. We are the Cooligans. Go subscribe to our channel as well if you want to hear more great takes just like this.
Let us know what you think in the comments, and we will bring you up in this next video.
Exactly. All right, yo, peace.